Alright, let's see if we can get something happening here. I don't think we're going to get much done. But that's not really the goal. Oh, good. Camera's pointed the right way. That'll help. 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 Help a little. Get rid of that. Alright. So the plan is STOs. What are they and what are they good for? We're probably not going to answer too much of that today. It's mostly just going to be like, this is what I do and don't know. This is what I do know. This is what I don't know. So, let's start. Mark II or Mark III? We'll start with the Mark II. That might be kind of big, but we might need it for the heat protection. Alright. What else are we going to need? Yeah, one bad thing about this is it doesn't have the spot in the front for a nose cone. Alright, we're gonna need some fuel tanks. Always gotta have fuel tanks. And this one is liquid fuel. This one is liquid fuel and oxidizer. Let's put that one there. I wonder. It's liquid fuel and oxidizer. So there isn't one that splits that isn't both of those things. Okay, it's not going to. Oh, okay, it is going to cooperate, just barely. And can we? I don't think we can add. I just saw that. There it is. I don't think we can add. No. What could we do? There's an adapter, maybe, for the something to Mark II. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Is that it? That's not it. No, that's way too big. That's interesting, but that's not it. Could do it this way. We could do that. That'd be super. But we're not going to do that. Let's try to keep it a little simpler. This just isn't going to go the way I wanted to. Alright. Now I know that. And so let's go back to fuel tanks. Let's see. This is fuel and oxygen. Oxidizer. So, liquid fuel. Right about there. And wait, that one was with oxidizer. This one is without. Right. Bit. Might make the next step a little difficult, but it's not what I had in mind for the next step, but what the heck? That looks relatively straight. For the front, these adapters don't come in the other size. This looks like it might be a little too far forward. There we go. Cones on there. Shock cones, I think they're called. Shock cones. Shocking. Be prepared to be shocked. Wait, what are these? These are liquid fuel oxidizer. Okay, let's start over. Those are liquid fuel and oxidizer. So let's go with the just liquid fuel. There we go. Into the wild blue yonder. We're working on it. There we go. Sort of. Okay. And then this is liquid fuel and oxidizer. It didn't click. There it clicked. We need to do the same thing on the back. Not quite like that though. Quite like that. Alrighty, right. Let's move that in. Cheaty. Right. Shock cones. Sorry about that. Shock cones. I'm going to add an action group for the shock cones. Oh, I can't do it. Let's save that. No, that's the wrong button. Oh, I already have one? The other one sucked. I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's not something that I wanted to save. I'm sure I have enough money to upgrade this. Let's upgrade it so I can add action groups. Don't have to move everything over to the VAB just so I can add action groups. All right, action group. Action! Custom action 1. No. 2? I'm gonna go 3. Alright, custom action 3. Shock cone. Toggle intake. Okay, so that's both of them. So 3 is toggle the intakes. Alright. Next. Oh man, we don't have any kind of control on here, just that thing. So this is probably going to be horrible. Probably. Next, we're going to add some engines. Your favorite part, right? Let's see, rapiers. Am I saying that right? Because some engines are some engines are rappy, and some engines are rappier than other engines. And then, oh, this might be a mistake. Yeah, that sticks out way back there. Way back there. I think what I'll do instead, move these to the outside, move these to the inside, and then move these back. Nope, that was the wrong thing. I will need that though. Alright, move this assemblage back. That should be okay, right? It looks pretty derpy. Pretty derpy. Just saying, it's kind of derpy. And that might be too far in now. Gizhas, welcome. I just got a little bit of time tonight, but I'm feeling a little bit better, so I thought, hey, let's spend it with my friends before I have to go to work. I've never made a successful SSTO, and someone was asking, so I thought I'd see what I could do in half an hour. Let's see, is there the regular Delta Wing? Ooh, that's interesting. That, am I just asking for trouble with that one? Do that, push it in. I don't have a lot of time to be fancy. What can we go back here? If I... No, that was the wrong thing to tell it to do. Also the wrong thing to tell it to do. That might be what I'm intending. I think it is. It's not. It's not what I'm intending. So let me try that. Yeah, there we go. That is very close to what I was looking for. Just a little bit of extra surface. It doesn't like it. Does not like it. Nope, that was right. Okay, and then I just have to twist it. Actually, that looks kind of funky too. I'm half tempted to leave it like that. Not a lot of extra wing surface, so it's probably not even worth it. Plus I gotta try to match the control surfaces to that. And that should work, right? Yeah, maybe? No. Alright, so if we can get it to stick... Nah, it doesn't want to... Clearly, I know what I'm doing. This would not be a good time to try to interfere. Did I do that right? No, I think I did it backwards. Leoli, welcome! Nope. That could work, except I think I've got it backwards. Yeah, that looks backwards. So very backwards. Is it lined up right? It's lined up about right. Is that this? EEX? I don't really know that much about it. That work? That should work. Alright, these are supposed to gonna be. Let's see, we don't need yaw. Tail fins. I like your Kerbal emotes. Leoli joining us on Twitch. Where is it? That's not it. It's the one there. It is. It looks like an F-15. That's backwards. Is that gonna work? That should work. I think I'm tempted to put one in the middle, but I don't really have a good spot for it. What's my drag look like? Wait, that's thrust. That's drag. So once we start losing fuel, that's not going to be enough drag. Okay, what can we do about that? Is on here. backwards. That was the opposite of what I intended. And to build something across from them. Is there something that's a little more... No. Like this? Yeah. Is that backwards too? Yeah, that is also backwards. Okay, I'm going to start over on that one, if I can find it again. About right. That's kind of what I had in mind. Move it back a little bit. Whoa, take it easy there. Hey, guys. Clearly been drinking. And then is there a straight? No. Ooh, I might be able to use that. Will that fit between there? Oh, I need a single, I think. This does not like it. It's also kind of big. How about this one? That's a little better. It does not like that at all. I think you have to actually attach it to something. And it does not like that either. How about if I go like this? I don't think it likes that either. This is probably lost cause right here. This way. Nope, nope, maybe. No, no. Maybe we can make something out of that. Yeah, sometimes when I use the Control Z, it just deletes. Like if I pick something up and move it, and then I hit Control Z, it just deletes it. So, I'm not in love with it. Oh, so close! Oh, well, it'll only attach on one side anyway, won't it? I'm gonna raise my drag quite a bit. That may have been a mistake. May have been just good enough to add those. No, not really. Backwards. Also looks backwards. Definitely wrong. Oh, there we go. Thought I had tried that already. Yeah, we're going to need more drag to the rear, especially if we're going to put any kind of canards in the front. Second attached part of the struts or fuel line. Not quite sure what that means. I think all this is going to have to go a little farther back. Oh, those are up too high, aren't they? Oh, it's in the snap also. That's part of the problem. Oops. I get so confused by that, going back and forth between the VAB and the... It's an interesting design, sir. It'll never fly. Oh, we'll have to look at that later. That looks almost flight worthy, and it definitely brings the center of drag back. We still need to add ailerons. Swept. Don't need swept. I don't know what the difference between all the ailerons are. Some of them are swept, some of them aren't swept. A little low. Let's see. For the strutting, the auto strutting, that's pretty much all I use it for. And I was doing two heaviest part, but it was recommended to me that I do grandparent part. We're gonna need some gear, aren't we? Before I forget, let's alright, gear. Will the type 2 or the medium? Do you think the medium will be enough for this? I think it's how I've never had a successful landing. Oh, those are a lot heavier though, aren't they? 0.4 versus 0.25. Let's go with the 0.25. At this point, I'm not even sure if I care if we land. It's more about getting in the air, seeing how close we can get to the edge of the atmosphere. That doesn't look right. Is that? Okay, it was just the angle we were at. King Akira! What is wrong? What's with the tears, broho? Broho? What am I? This is the strangest thing I've said all day. And I have kids. Well, let me get in closer. Maybe like that. Oh, there we go. Middle mouse button. Now I want to go this way. Yeah, let's move those back a little bit. And we want those to be up as high as we can stand, so that we'll get a little bit of nose pitch up out of it if we, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. Did we go with the 2s? I can't remember now. LY35 medium. So that's these. Turn that back on. We do not need 2 of them. We might need 2 of them. And we want the center mass as far forward as possible, so not that this is going to add a lot. Maybe I should add a heavy one to the front. No, I had that backwards. These need to be... Wait. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. What else do we need? We have fuel. We have... we're not going to have much for avionics. I don't really have a place to put any of these things. I could put them behind the shock intake cones, but... Or in front of the I don't know. I think we'll skip that. I'll skip the air brakes. We'll probably need canards to help get the front end off the ground if my limited experience tells me anything. Advanced canards. They're like canards, but advanced. They look huge. Oh, okay, yeah. That's probably a bad place to put those. Whoops. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we could give it a mustache. No, that brings that too far forward. How about if I tuck them in more? Will that help? No. If I bring them back a little bit? Not much. Alright, well, we'll just have to see. What are we missing? Yeah, I've just been letting everyone down. Is it okay to look at it that way? I'll try to yammer more then. We may need... I don't know if we're going to need... what do you call those? Heat dispersers for the... I can't even think of what they're called. The nerve rockets? Oh, those are large. We don't need large. We do want the folders. Medium, small. Alright, let's try those. Is that gonna work? Is that a good spot for them? Well, probably need to put them on top. Because if we're doing a re-entry, right? I don't think we need air brakes. Maybe we do. What do I know? Decoupling. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We don't really need comms or science for this. Yeah, I really should put lights on there, so I think we'll skip that this time. All right. Who's flying this? Jeb? And Bob? We don't need Bob in there. It's bad enough we're going to kill Jeb. I don't like that that's strobing like that. It makes me worry. Let's double check on the strutting. And then let's see what happens on the runway. On the runway. Ooh. Oh my goodness. I was just looking at some of the things King Akira is saying on YouTube. Whew. I imagine he gave you a muscle relaxer for the spasms. I missed my stream too. Samuel, welcome. Happy birthday to you. Copyright strike. Wow. Nice emoticons. Cozy Gaming, welcome back. All right. Oh, we're rolling. I see. I should have put lights on. We have the landing gear lights. Oh, that's hilarious. Those are pointing backwards. All right. Oh, no. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I forgot. We need... Well, no, I don't think we actually need an action group for Yes, yes, we do. All right. All right, we're gonna need an action group to toggle the rapiers on and off. So that'll be 4. Let's see. Toggle engine. Okay, yeah, that is what we want. And then 5 will be the nerves. We'll toggle the nerves. And then 3 is the, I forgot what 3 is. The intakes, yes, the intakes. So 2 will be our heat dispersers. Toggle radiator. There we go. I think we're ready. I don't know. We went to college together? Whew. I knew I'd forgotten a lot, but... Alright, so we can stage. And then the nerves are... We're 5, right? Shut down engine. Maybe it's the... Oh, that's... I got the rapiers on the outside. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take off with just the rapiers. And our nose cones are open. Right. Closed intake, so those are open. Alright. And we are going to need to see what our... Is that in the way of anything? Yep. I'll just put it on this side. I don't think we need this either today, so we'll just put that over here. Alright, we probably need to throttle up now. We do have SAS, so that's good. Rapiers are ready. Hope for the best. Throttling up. And I definitely recommend, for the first time you're taking off, do it in the dark. Maybe I should have mounted those on the wings. What do you think we forgot? To get a clue, maybe? Okay, we're up over 100. Can I bring it up? Oh yeah, she's flying very nicely, Moneypenny. Something went right. So far so good. Fuel is looking good. Slowly increasing speed. How much pitch can we get out of this without killing our speed? None. Alright, so let's... It wants to tilt a little bit. Probably has something to do with engine torque or something else I don't understand. Alright, prograde is just below the horizon, so we'll need to fix that. And alright, we're gaining altitude. 10 meters, is that per second? Oh, and we're gaining speed. Excellent, excellent. And while we're gaining speed, our thrust is increasing. And once we get up over 400, if I'm not mistaken, based on the limited research that I did, the thrust on here will really kick in. Oh, maybe I should bring the gear up. I saw someone had a craft file. There, we're over 200 on thrust. We're still at 350. I'm going to go ahead and pitch up so we can try to get into some thinner atmosphere. That immediately bleeds the speed off though, doesn't it? We're still going up 100 meters per second. Thrust ratio is, or not, it's not really a ratio, but let's straighten out here. 75. We are slowly gaining speed, slowly gaining altitude. No, we're not. We're barely gaining altitude. Not enough to brag about. So as we level off, we'll be losing altitude, but we should be gaining speed pretty fast, and we can do another pitch up once we get our thrust up over, I don't know, at least 180. We're not quite going east anymore either, so that's working against us. Not much of a view at night. You know, that's a good idea. So let's get our thrust back up. I was thinking if we could get into the thinner atmosphere faster, but this will be alright. So losing altitude, gaining thrust, gaining speed. I think once we get to 350, I'll try to bring it up to about 10 to 15 degrees. Give a little tilt to the right. Oh, I'm sorry, I went early there. Whoa, there's 20, there's 15. Trying to keep it above 10. Our speed is bleeding off. Thrust is still increasing though. I believe that has to do with the atmosphere getting thinner. Looks like it leveled out. Our speed is going up though. Yeah, well, with my limited knowledge, I'm probably lucky that it hasn't exploded yet. Speed is going down, thrust is going down, altitude is going. Alright, I'm going to level out a little bit. I'm going to hit the F key to bring the nose down. And then I'll see if I can get us up over 400 and do a fast pitch up again. See how high on this atmospheric meter we can get on our next violent pitch up. Well, we're not really gaining much speed. There we go. Leveled out completely. Speed is going up, coming up on 400. At 400, we'll do a anti-dive. Or, yeah, maybe now I should just try 15 to 20 degrees. Oh, there's 15-ish, 20, that's 15. Our prograde is still kind of low, though. We lost a lot of speed. Probably should have done that hard pitch after all. Bring it down just a little bit. Sharon, hello! Oh, what? I'm sorry, Facebook. The Beatles version? Like a Liverpool? Ooh, I don't know quite what to do. Ah, that was way off. Yeah, if it doesn't come from the inside, then it just doesn't work out. Alright, we still got a pretty good speed. We are gaining altitude. We've lost a lot of fuel for the little progress that we've made. So I'm going to go ahead and level out again. Get up over 400 on the surface speed. And then pitch up violently. Violently, off we go. Into the wild black yonder. That's the plan anyway. Wow, look at that prograde marker. Well below the horizon. And there's... Well, we're not high enough that we need to cycle the engines. Well, they'll cycle automatically unless I do the nose cone. It's in air breathing mode. If that switches on me, though, I need to change to toggle the intakes. Alright, we're not getting much speed. Pitching down. Oh, pity indeed. Alright, thrust is over 200 kilonewtons, but it's climbing fast. I'm going to go ahead and pitch up hard. Wow! Man, I don't know if Steve Austin could handle this. Not the wrestler, you know, the good one. I don't think we've cleared 10,000 meters yet. And we're already back down to 200 meters per second. This is not working out. Should I kick on the nerve rockets? I don't think they're going to help. I can't remember if they were 4 or 5. I think they were 5. It's pretty. And our speed is going up again. I think they're more efficient in the higher atmosphere. We were just going to go through fuel like nobody's business. Hey, 12,000 meters. Something's going okay. The prograde marker is still very low. It doesn't make sense to me. We have lift, right? Thought this was an aeroplane. But looking at the fuel, I am not confident that we will make it to vacuum. I think I'm going to have to cycle the rapiers pretty soon. Well, it still shows air breathing. And it will probably continue to air breathe till this demarcation of color in the atmosphere marker meter. 300 meters per second, but we're still staying at 82 kilonewtons on the thrust. Tell me that's kilonewtons. I've just been assuming it is. You feel pretty fast. That prograde marker is very low, so let's tilt down a little bit. Not that much, not that much. Come on, Jeb. Pull it out. Yeah, we're only gaining 10 meters per second here. Getting ready to hit the close the intakes, which should change us from air breathing to rocket mode. Although our thrust is going back up. Well, I guess it's because we're over 400 meters per second. So we should have an increase in vertical speed or acceleration. I don't think we have enough to get back home. Hopefully this works well as a glider. I'm going to close the intakes, see if this switches from air breathing to closed cycle. And we doubled our thrust, and we significantly increased our vertical ascent rate. And our fuel is almost gone. Our apoapsis is no longer our current altitude, so that's a change. I would like to say we learned something from this flight, but all I can really think of is this didn't work. Wow, look at that speed. That is some kicking some booty. And we're done. There's a city over there, and I can't see where we came from. If we switch to map view and zoom in, we are probably not going to make it to the next continent. Not that it would be a smooth landing anyway. Let's go to prograde. We should get extra lift out of that, right? I'm going to turn on the, what do you call that? Aerodynamic forces overlay. I'm not seeing anything. Should we have more indicators? Well, rather than extending our periapsis, it seems to be shortening with the prograde. Oh, well, I need to pitch up. I don't know how much good that will do, but not pitching up did not do good. And our surface speed is decreasing, but I don't think Jeb is going to have a nice soft landing. Well, we could add another engine, another set of engines, but another set of engines for a craft this small. You know, this is basically pilot, wings, engines, and fuel. There's no payload. What if I do an inversion here? Oh, too much. Okay. That was maybe a mistake. This orient prograde. Come on, Jeb, fix it. Fix my mistake. And then we can rotate so that we're upside down. That's not upside down. I want it upside down. There we go. There's upside down. That's not that upside down. There we go. There. Oh, no. Okay, and then if I pitch down, it's not. No. All right, that's not helping. So we are pretty much just boned. All right, and our prograde is straight down. So if I go for radial out, maybe that'll stabilize us a little bit. There. Oh, that did not work. Let's go back to radial out. Be nice to see where we're crashing, wouldn't it? Maybe if I put the gear down, we can get some lights on. Nice romantic evening on an ocean cruise. Okay, everyone cross your fingers, because we've got 7,000 meters to impact. And we are trying to do a radial out here. If we go with the prograde. Oh yeah, it is not liking it. We need more canards. Eject. Is that even a thing? EVA? Yeah, I could probably do an EVA and eject. That's what we do real world, right? Oh, it's trying to spin. I'm trying to control it a little bit. Trying to get the nose up, trying to keep it level. 5,000 meters to impact. Whoopsie. That's not working. Oh, here we go. Oh, can we bring it up? Can we bring it up? We're not going fast enough to create suitable, adequate lift. So we're just dragging. Landing lights aren't as bright as I thought they'd be. I guess they need something to shine on. 4,000 meters. Yeah, Sharon liked Atlantis. I didn't like Atlantis that much. I did like SG-1. I liked the original movie. And I liked Universe, although it was, you know, a completely different animal. Of course, if they hadn't canceled SGU, then they couldn't have cast that guy as Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time. And that would have been a problem. Oh, it's so hard to keep it, the nose up. And level. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was a drama. With sci-fi. Oh, where are you going? Stay level. Well, we're down to 38 meters per second. Do you think Jeb can survive this? I just can't get that nose up any higher. If I could get it up a little bit before impact, I think he'd have a better shot. But I don't even know what to do to this plane to improve it. You know, my answer for everything is more engines, more fuel. But I don't think that's going to be enough. We could try it without the nerves. They're pretty heavy. We could try adding a couple more rapiers. We get a better thrust to weight ratio at launch. We just wouldn't have any kind of efficient interplanetary travel, because the rapiers are not efficient vacuum engines, if I remember right. Well, the plane's almost level, but all right. If we nose down a little bit and then nose up, not good enough. Not a good enough result there. This could take forever. It's almost time for me to go. I don't even have my socks on yet. I'm not even dressed for work. We need to wrap this up. Parting thoughts? Oh, come on, Jeb, you can do it. Do we have any reserve fuel, maybe? Is there any fuel on here anywhere? Just oxidizer. Monopropellant. Oh, if only I had to remember the RCS. This is pretty slow. He might make it. We taking bets? $100. Oh, it's speeding up. Let's go. Oh, it's going to be over 50. Hey, there's a picture of Jeb down here. That's one well-engineered aircraft. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to wrap it up and get out of here. Oh, no. Let me see if I can show you what I just got. Kerbal Space Program has encountered an error and must close. The crash report named blah blah blah. Would you like to open this file? No. All right, let's see if we can just go back into... Will it even let me go back into the game? Probably not. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it's not even showing the game anymore in the tabs. Oh, there it is. It's up here. So shift, tab, and release. Yeah, it's not going to go back in. Curse you, Red Baron! All right. Well, I'm going to leave it running for a little bit to, if you guys have any suggestions on what we could do to make this thing work a little better next time. But other than that, I got to go. It's been fun while it lasted. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. Jump out the net. And it's more fun when you're here. So we'll see you then. Oh, where's my camera button? Okay, now I need to find my mic button.